Bitcoin is creating a rounding bottom structure right now, and while this is happening, we can see that Bitcoin is currently retesting once again the legendary support line. So I will be discussing this, my trades, and the most important charts we need to be discussing right now. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video, because yes, right now we are crossing bullish on the 9-day EMA ribbon, and the last time that this happened in the past, we have seen major bull runs getting started. So without any further ado, can we smash it back above 500 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term for Bitcoin, where we of course created the CME gap, and currently we can see that over the course of the end of the weekend, Bitcoin had a massive dump towards the downside and straight away after recovered back towards the upside. And to be exact, currently we've still got a very small CME gap of $30 between 29.4k and 29,460 towards 29,450. So we still got a very small CME gap trading above us, and I will be expecting that this one is going to get filled up over the course of the coming hours ahead of ourselves. Further on, we can see that on the 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin is currently still holding on towards this horizontal support line. And if you're looking at the 4 hourly time frame, I mean, Bitcoin is still trading in the same range here. I've been saying it for quite a while here. As long as Bitcoin is not touching or breaking below the red or green line, it is indeed a range of an approximately $1,500. But the big move, so let's say the 10 to 15% Bitcoin moves, will only happen whether we confirm the break above the top side or whether we confirm the break on the lower side. So get ready for that. If we do break below this lower side of support, we're probably going to see much more downside. And if we're going to be breaking above the resistance on the top side, if I'm looking at the 4 hourly time frame right now, and if you're just zooming out and looking at the trend of Bitcoin, we can currently start to see that Bitcoin is actually starting to create a rounding bottom structure. You can see first it was creating a lower low, and now it's creating a higher low, and actually in the same exponential movement. So if we are following this path accordingly, we are probably going to get a massive pump today. And if that's going to be happening, we're creating a perfect double bottom pattern on Bitcoin, and that will be of course super bullish for Bitcoin. But yes, we're creating a very interesting structure where the lows are currently getting reversed into higher lows, and the highs are getting confirmed in higher highs. So yeah, I do really enjoy the trend to be looking at right now here, and probably this is going to be turning out to be a little bit more positive for Bitcoin. We can create a rounding bottom structure, but as long as we're not breaking above that 29.7k level, I won't be very bullish on Bitcoin. So we need to be breaking above that level. If we do break above that level, we're breaking back in towards the bullish territorium in this market here, sitting between 29.7k and 32,000 US dollars. And basically that is the point where Bitcoin can start to see these bigger moves towards the upside getting created. And right now we're still in the risk zone, and that is basically the range between 29.7k and 28,000 US dollars. Looking at the Bitcoin volatility, we can currently still see the volatility is becoming lower and lower by every single day that passes right now here. So yeah, I'm getting very excited to see what the next move is going to be for Bitcoin. You can clearly see also on the Bullish bands, the Bullish bands is extremely tight right now. And if you're looking at the 3-day time frame, you can also see the Bullish bands is extremely tight on the 3-day time frame, and it's very comparable towards January 2023, where Bitcoin was also so tight on the Bullish bands, where we created that insane 100% move towards the upside from off. So yeah, definitely very interesting to be paying attention towards these low volume ranges in the market right now. Of course, it's not telling about whether Bitcoin is going to be volatile or not tomorrow, but it is telling us something about the bigger perspective in the future that probably volatility is going to be hitting the markets again. Further on, we can see that on my trade, I remain to be long on Bitcoin on my BitCat trade, where I'm currently making an approximately 1.12 Bitcoin in profit. And on my Bybit account, I'm currently in a small loss on my Bitcoin trade, and I am in a minor profit on my Ethereum trade. So yes, there is not really a lot of things happening right now on my trades here. And yeah, I will only really start to take profits on my trades once I do see levels where I want to be taking profits on. But currently it's not so. So once I will be taking profits, you will be the first one to know here on the channel. And yeah, if you're interested in trading yourself, you can actually go to the link of today's video description, where you can claim a deposit bonus up to $30,000 if you want to be trading on Bybit. And Bybit allows you to trade Bitcoin, trade altcoins. You could accumulate them over there, but also you could leverage trade them just like I'm currently doing as well. So make sure to check it out in the link in the description if you are interested. Looking then quickly at the daily trend here, we of course do know we're currently trading in a smaller downtrend, just like we had in previous occasions. Well, the bigger trend was towards the upside, and every single time we created a move towards the upside. We see it's an exponential movement. So we see an exponential movement towards the upside, and then we see, of course, boring consolidation towards the downside. Then another exponential movement towards the upside, boring consolidation towards the downside. Exponential movement towards the upside, boring consolidation towards the downside. Will history once again repeat with another exponential movement towards the upside? I mean, the chances are quite big that it is going to be once again this case, because yes, I will only believe otherwise if we do see a trend reversal clearly of this movement. Further on, we can currently still see and Bitcoin is creating an upward sloping support line, and every single time we've basically moved up here, we have been retesting this level, and every single time we've been retesting this level, we've been bouncing from it quite significantly. So let's see how it is going to be playing out here, but Bitcoin clearly bouncing from this level for already more than 3 times in a row here, and currently again, if we're just going to be zooming in towards Bitcoin, we can once again see we have just had another retest on today's daily candle, and yes, if we do break below this level, I will be definitely worried, since this is of course the most important support line in the entire trend of Bitcoin. And yes, this support line is about to be meeting this gigantic resistance here on the top side, and once we do break above this level, Bitcoin can start to be absolutely flying towards the upside. But one thing is for sure is that the Bitcoin price and the resistance are going to be meeting each other in the coming 20 days here, and that is the point where we're going to start to see a decision. And of course, it could already happen today by breaking below the uptrend, but that would of course be a very bearish swing, and that is the thing that I do not like to be seeing here. Further on, we can see that on the weekly time frame, we're clearly also creating this important down sloping resist line over here, where you should definitely pay attention towards. And yeah, if we do break above $32,000, we're going to be breaking above this resistance line as well, that basically provided us resistance from off the top of the last bull run. And of course, you can clearly see on the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is creating an ascending triangle. The price action is getting squeezed up here, it's getting compressed, and within weeks we're going to be seeing a gigantic breakout. Whether it's going to be up or down, it's going to be super important to be monitoring which direction is going to be breaking towards, because it's going to be giving us an indication about what the bigger trend is going to be doing for Bitcoin. I mean, talking about the bigger trend, currently we can see the Bitcoin 9-day EMA ribbon is actually crossing bullish for the first time ever in an approximately 4 years here. The last time we had a bullish crossover on the 9-day EMA ribbon was on approximately 1500 days ago here, and once again it is happening. And the last time it happened, the Bitcoin price action was consolidating around this region, but still moved up over 70% towards the upside. And the time before that it happened, all the way back in 2016, yeah, Bitcoin had an approximately rally of about 5,000% towards the upside. So that is of course absolutely insane. Bitcoin is crossing and signaling the same signal just like it did in 2016. So get ready for that here. I'm extremely excited about the signal that currently is flashing, but more importantly, I'm just getting ready for the coming weeks to be super volatile for Bitcoin. With the volatility index being so low, with the ascending triangle creating a compression pattern right now here. So yeah, that was it for me in today's update video. I hope to see you guys on tomorrow's update video. Peace out. Goodbye.